Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to start collecting Warhammer 40,000, and today we're taking a look at the Tyranids, and in particular, the Crusher Stampede detachment. Now in this video, we're going to look through the special rule we get for the Tyranids when we take a Crusher Stampede detachment, before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for this particular faction. And then after that, we'll look at some other units to expand upon those first couple of initial purchases, before finally finishing off the video with a little sample armor list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own force of the Tyranids in Warhammer 40,000. And so, to begin with, Enraged Behemoths. This is a special rule we're going to get for our Crusher Stampedes, and it can be a little bit specific and sometimes not the easiest to use, but it is each time a Tyranid monster model from your army makes an attack, you can add one to the hit roll if that model's unit is below its starting strength, and add one to the wound roll as well if that model's unit is below half strength. A little bit niche and only affects very few of the monsters in our force in the current iteration of it, but nonetheless, it is going to give us access to a variety of different stratagems as well, all of which really do focus on making our monsters on the table all that much better. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to begin our force of the Crusher Stampede? For me, I think Old 1A is the perfect place to start. First of all, he's going to be able to join Carnifex broods, giving them some much needed punch. But he is also, just the epitome of what we are looking to do. Big units of monsters is going to be awesome. This is the one unit that's really going to get to make use of our special detachment rule more than anything. So, with that, Old 1A is definitely the place to start. Now he does have Feel No Pain 5+, and he's got the Alpha Leader rule, where while this model is leading a unit, each time a model in the unit makes an attack, you can reroll hit rolls, which is really nice. Carnifex's big downside is their 4+ to hit. An unstoppable monster as well. At the start of each player's command phase, this model can regain D3 wounds. Now, he has his strike and sweep weapon profiles, where he can either get more attacks or less attacks, and they will get a varying power level. The more powerful ones are 6 attacks at a weapon skill 3+, strength 14, minus 3 AP, damage D6 +1. He will just absolutely tear through whatever he touches in melee with them. We then have the Carnifexes, obviously, to join him as well. Carnifexes can be taken in broods of 1 or 2 models. They have a wide variety of different weapon options. You can take some large shooting weapons on them, like the Heavy Venom Cannon for a blast weapon with D3 shots, 4+ to hit, strength 9, minus 2 AP, damage 3. But you can also have some smaller sidearm weapons on them as well, like the Bioplasma, which is a assault blast weapon at strength 7. And you can also have your spine banks on them as well for some extra shooting. Melee weapon wise, you have your Carnifex Crushing Claws, which are going to be, very similar to Old 1A, and a strength 12, minus 3 AP, damage D6 +1. But you can also have your Scything Talons on them as well, and go 2 pairs of Scything Talons to even get a maximum of 8 attacks on the models. Now you do have Blistering Assault as well. This is a D6 +2 inch move when you lose wounds from shooting once per phase, ending as close as possible to the unit that actually shot you. Now looking at where to go next, bringing in another Synapse creature is definitely a good place to start, and I think a Synapse creature that actually really provides us with something quite different to our force is the Winged Hive Tyrant. Relatively cheap compared to some of the other Hive Tyrant options we have. We do have some definite bonuses here, and none more so than the 12-inch move and its ability to fly. This can give us some much needed maneuverability on the table. Now we have the options for ranged weapons in the Heavy Venom Cannon and Stranglethorn Cannon, both blast weapons, though targeting maybe more heavy infantry style units, though you are strength 9 on that Venom Cannon, so you can definitely tackle lighter vehicles as well. And you've got your options for a variety of different melee weapons, from your Tyrant's Talons to your Monstrous Scything Talons, and the Bone Sword and Lash Whip there as well. Now, you do have some cool abilities. You get a free CP stratagem within 12 inch, so this is definitely something really worth. And Paroxysm is a -1 attack debuff as well around it, along with Deep Strike there, and a decent Deadly Demise of D3 as well. Now, the next model is the Exocrine. I think one of my favourite fire support pieces for the Tyranids. This is dirt cheap for what it can provide. Its ranged attack of the Bioplasmic Cannon is a blast and heavy weapon with a 36-inch range and D6 plus 3 shots. 3+ to hit, strength 8, -3 AP and damage 3. You also have the cool ability on the Exocrine. If it ever shoots something, you can actually give bonuses to the rest of your force, targeting the unit that it actually shot at. Now, we have some brand new Tyranid monsters in the force as well, and the Norn Emissary for me is one of my favourites. Solid defense with an invulnerable save of 4+ on it, and it's also got Feel No Pain 4+ against any mortal wounds. Now, it is not a character, but it does provide you with Synapse as well, and its Psychic Tendril is a really fun shooting attack which can go for a variety of different profiles. The Neuro Lance with 2 attacks at a 2+ to hit, strength 12, -3 AP, damage D6, or going for things like the Neuro Blast, 18-inch range, 2d6 attacks, 2+ to hit, strength 6, -2 AP, damage 1, or the Neuro Parasite with precision as well, can do D3 damage at strength 8 and -2 AP to the characters if it can get those critical hits. It has the singular purpose rule as well, and you can choose one of these at the start of the game to either pick an objective and get Feel No Pain 5+ and objective control 15 on that objective, or pick an enemy unit for full rerolls to hit and wound against it, as well as it becomes the chosen target of your Norn Emissary. The Norn Simulator is the option you can build out of the kit as well, the much more sort of, I guess, insectoid mantis style looking model of the two. This is very similar to the Norn Emissary, but it doesn't have the Feel No Pain or the invulnerable save the Emissary does, but its Toxin Injector Harpoon is a short range 12-inch strength 12 +2 to charge if you hit a monster with it, as it can sort of, latch onto someone. Really fun. And it's also got a decent melee profile as well. The Harpoon barbs as well, once per turn, one enemy unit can take D6 mortal wounds when they fall back on a 2+ from this monster. And so here we have our sample army list for the Crusher Stampede. Perfect 1,000 points here, so we have Old One-Eye here, and we've also got our Winged Hive Tyrant, which will be our Warlord. We've got a Heavy Venom Cannon on it, Tyrant's Talons, and we've also gone for the Null Nodules for the last 10 points. Not particularly the best stratagem you're going to have access to for an enhancement on your force, but spare 10 points, there's not much better else to get. So this is a 5+ Feel No Pain, and get Psychic attacks once per game. Though, it's 10 points, it's all we had left, why not chuck it on? We then have a Carnifex brood here with 2 Carnifexes. This is obviously where Old One-Eye is going to go. Heavy Venom Cannon, Spine Banks, Crushing Claws on them. And then joining them we have the Exocrine and the Norn Emissary to give us a ton of monsters to throw on the table and go for an all-monster Tyranid army of just all the big things. I think this is one of the coolest formations you can do for the Tyranids. It's really, really fun, and I'm loving how New 40k is allowing us to run these styles of lists. So with that said, if you've got some ideas on how to build a Crusher Stampede force for the Tyranids, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Older and Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty Stabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.